Malakai Makaisson.
What?
Unlike the rest of the stunties, I don't have too many horrible things to say about you, Malakai. In fact, you're so cool, it wouldn't surprise me if the elves handed you the coveted knife ear pass.
All right.
My greatest grudge against you is how long it took you to join the dwarf roster. Just as the writers of the Skywalker saga felt around anyone remotely competent, I suspect the other dwarves were too intimidated by your superior and unique campaign mechanics to include you in the game. Despite first appearing in Warhammer 1, it took the dwarves 5 more years than the Skaven to get a legendary lord who buffs gunpowder units. And since you only really buff flying machines and artillery, your buffs still aren't as valuable as Ikit claws. While I'm on the topic, I should point out that historically speaking, many of your buffs have not gone well. Your dwarf Ironclad, the Unsinkable, sunk on its maiden voyage, and your Thunder Barge, the Undestructible, catastrophically exploded.
The past is the past.
The resulting PR disaster forced you to leave the Engineer Guild and take the Slayer Oath. Technically, that same Slayer Oath gives you the Unbreakable attribute, but with your track record, I wouldn't be surprised if you routed in battle.
Back off!
From now on, just name your invention something normal like Fal Krans or Fotrek and Gelix.
Absolutely not. No exceptions.
Trust me, the internet will love it. Malakai, my biggest complaint with your campaign comes down to the units you buff. This game takes so long to develop cities to the tiers where you can actively recruit the units you buff that by the time you can recruit those units, you've already wiped out Throg, Throt, Wulfric, and Archaon. Furthermore, some of your campaign objectives require you to travel to the farthest corners of the map. Until the developers get around to making the late game of Warhammer 3 comparable to the late game of Warhammer 2, I can't see myself playing your campaign long enough to ever get those buffs. In short, your campaign... Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm gonna need a break to heal from this, but I'll be back. That's what I get for trusting a stuntie. I won't go so easy on the rest of them.